Hi, it's Miss Lisa at Growing Brilliant. I am so excited that you came for story time today. Today we're going to be reading one of our very favorite stories in preschool. We read it all the time. You know it, you love it, you might be able to recite it with me while I read it. So I just wanted to read it today because I just thought it might be fun to see one of our favorites together, okay? So we're going to be reading this story today. Brown bear, what do you see? All right, so while we read this story that is written by Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle, we're going to go over some sign language, some ASL for the colors that we see. Okay, does that sound like fun? All right, so let's open up the book. And it starts. Brown bear, what do you see? Can you show me the color or the sign for the color brown in ASL? Make a B and run it down your face. Brown. Brown bear says, I see a red bird looking at me. Let's see. A red bird. Can you show me red? Like you're tickling your chin. Red bird. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Do you know how to say yellow in ASL? Make a Y and give it a shake. Yellow. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Can you show me the sign for blue? Make a B and give it a shake. Blue. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Do you know how to say green? Make a G and give it a shake. Green. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Do you know the sign for purple? I'll show you, it's a little bit tricky. So you put up 2 fingers and put your thumb in the middle. Turn it upside down, that's a P. Then we're gonna give a shake, that's purple. Purple. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. To say white in sign language, it's like we're pulling away from our shirt. White. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. To say black, you point your finger like this and slide it across your forehead. Black. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Now, this says it's a goldfish, but it looks pretty orange to me. Is that orange? Yeah, can you say orange like this? Like you're squeezing an orange under your chin. Orange. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, what do you see? Hey, that's me. I see children looking at me. Children, what do you see? What do you see? It says, we see a, can you tell me? Okay, I'm gonna say it quietly, but I want you to say it loudly because you're the children and we're talking about what you see, okay? I see a brown bear, a red bird, I can't hear you, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a green frog, a purple cat, a white dog, a black sheep, a goldfish, and a there looking at me, at us. That's what we see. The end. Ah, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for reading that story with me. We're going to do some art together now and some more learning. We're going to talk about a concept called sequencing. Can you say sequencing? It's a pretty tough word, but we're going to learn about that, and that talks about the order in which books go. And we're going to do some coloring of some animals. We're going to do some direction following, and we're even going to make a toy to play with afterwards. All right, let's head to the art table and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, are you ready to do some art together? Today we read the story, Brown Bear, What Do You See? And we learned about all different kinds of animals and the colors that they came in. Today I thought it would be really fun for us to make our own animals. So there's a few things that we're going to be doing with them. So we're going to color the animals the same colors that we saw them in the story. And to do that, we're going to do some direction following. Do you think that you could follow my directions? Very good. We'll go step by step so that you can follow along, okay? And then we're going to cut them out and we'll have our own little animals that we can do a sequencing activity with. And I'll tell you what sequencing is about when we get there. Then we can put our animals onto popsicle sticks and have our very own puppets of the animals in Brown Bear so that you can come up with your own stories about the animals. Doesn't that sound like fun? Okay, let's get started together. The first thing that we are going to do is go over the things that we have available to do our project, okay? So the first thing that I have here is a template. This is a picture of all of the animals that we saw in Brown Bear. And then there's a box under each animal. The word in that box is the color that the animal was in the story. So we're going to be using that as a guide to color our animals, following directions. We also have a pair of scissors. Remember, we only use scissors when grown-ups are around. And I am a grown-up, so I'm using grown-up scissors. You should be using child-sized scissors or asking for help from a grown-up. Another thing I have is my colored pencils because that's what I like to color with. You can use pencils or markers or crayons. I also have some popsicle sticks. We're going to use those to help us make our puppets. And I have some tape. And I'm going to tape the animals to the popsicle sticks to make those puppets. Okay, should we get started? Very good. I am so excited. We are going to be coloring these animals the same as they were in the story. So we're going to do it together. But the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about the colors that we're going to color them. Now, normally, I don't mind what color you use at all. You can color things the way you want to. For this activity, we're doing a very specific directional coloring, okay? So I want you to follow the directions. Do you think you can do that? I think so too. Okay, so go ahead and take your template, and I want you to look at this first animal here. This first animal, what animal is that? It's a bear, just like the one on the cover of the book. That's the first animal we talk about in Brown Bear, is the brown bear. And I already said what color he is. Do you remember? He's brown. Look at the box under the bear on the template. That word says brown. Now, some of my friends are readers, and I am so proud of you for being able to read your color words. Some of my friends are not yet readers, and I am so proud of you for following along with me because we're going to do some color coding for our instructions, okay? So I want you to find a brown pencil or a brown crayon. I'm going to say pencil, but if you're using something else, then you do that. But find the brown, and what we're going to do is we're going to color the box, the word that says brown. We're going to color that brown. I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So in this box, I colored brown. Now, grown-ups, if you want to give a little direction, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to put the colors in the boxes so that our friends can follow along and color their pictures the same colors they are in the book. So what is this next animal here? Do you see that? It's a bird. What color was the bird in our story? Should we take a look? All right, let's open up the book and find out. So let's see. Brown bear, and then we had a red bird. That's right. So when you see that bird on your template, go ahead and color the word underneath the bird red. We're just going to color the word right now. And then you're going to go back and color the animals these same colors. But we're just getting it set up. Just setting it up right now. So then what is the next animal that you see on the template? Is it the yellow duck? That's right. So go ahead and find your yellow pencil for the yellow duck. And we're going to color that word yellow, yellow. Very nice. Did you do it? Okay, take a look at the next animal on your template. Do you see a blue horse? You see a horse. So now you know to go ahead and color the word blue. It's blue. Did you get that colored? Okay, let's take a look at the next animal. What color is this frog? That's right, it's a green frog. So find your green pencil and find the word green right here under the frog. And you're going to color that green. Very nice. So after the frog, we turn the page and I see a, do you know what animal this is? That's right, that's the purple cat. Is she licking her paw? Silly kitty. All right, so let's find the purple and we're gonna color the word purple. You're really good at following directions. And don't you worry, we're gonna color in the animals too, but right now we're just doing the words so that you can follow the directions. The next animal in the book is the white dog. Very good. So wait a minute. Our dog is already white. Are we going to color it? No. Are we going to color that word? No, we can leave it just like it is because it's already white. So let's look at the next one. The next one is our black sheep. Very nice. So go ahead and find your black pencil. And we're just going to color that word. I accidentally chose brown. And we're going to color that word black. Good. And we have one more. What animal is this? That's right, it's a goldfish. What color is this goldfish? It's gold. Does it look kind of orange to you? Maybe a little bit? So I'm going to color the word orange on the template for the goldfish. Goldfish. He's a little bit of an orangey gold. How about that? Goldy orangey. Okay, so now I have all of the words colored on my template. And what I'd like you to do is go ahead and take some time to color all of the animals the same color as you colored the word. This way, they're going to be exactly the same as they are in the story, so that when we do our sequencing for the story, then we've got the same color animals as there are in the story. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move on. If you need to stop to color your animals, this is a good time to do that, and I'll be right here waiting when you come back. Okay, did you color all of your animals? Very good. So now that your animals are all colored, the next thing that we need to do is cut them out. So you can either cut them yourself. I think that's really great practice. Or you can have a grown-up cut them for you. Or maybe a little bit of both. So I'm just going to go ahead and do some cutting. I'm going to cut the animals into strips so that they're a little bit easier to cut apart. And then when I'm cutting out the animals, I want to show you what I did. I actually already have some that I cut out, but I just want to show you what I did. So say we have this bear and you've colored it brown because it's the brown bear. We're going to cut around the bear just in a circle. You don't need to get right up on the lines of that bear and cut that bear out perfectly. If you want to, you're more than welcome to. But for the purpose of what we're doing, I'm just cutting it out with a little circle around there. And I'm even taking that word right off because you've already colored it, right? So I have this is the one I just cut, but this is the one I already colored. It's my brown bear. So then you have a brown bear. So go ahead and do that for all of the animals, cut them all out. And I'm gonna give you a moment to do that. And when you come back from cutting, we are going to work on some sequencing. And I'll teach you what that is, okay? All right, be careful with your cutting and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, did you get all of your animals cut out? Fantastic. So we're gonna be doing some sequencing together. I have all of my animals cut out and they're colored to match the animals in the story, Brown Bear, what do you see? So we're gonna work on a literacy concept called sequencing. And what this is the order in which the things in the book happened. For example, the sequence for Brown Bear starts with the first animal. And what is the first animal that we see in Brown Bear? It's the brown bear. Very good. Can you find your brown bear that you colored and pull it out for me? It's the brown bear. There it is. You found it. All right, let's put the brown bear right on the table like this. Okay, just right there on the table. And now I want you to tell me what animal we're going to put next to that brown bear. Do you remember the first one? When it says brown bear, what do you see? He says, I see a, what is this? It's a red bird. I see a red bird looking at me. Can you find your red bird that you made? Let's find it. Here's my red bird. Here's my red bird. I'm going to put it here right next to the brown bear. So that's what came next. Now after the red bird, then what comes next? Red bird, what do you see? I see a, what is this? It's a yellow duck. Very good, quack, quack. Can you find your yellow duck? Show me your yellow duck. Here's my yellow duck. Nice duck. All right, let's put him right next to that red bird. So now we have brown bear, red bird, yellow duck, and what comes next? What animal is this? It's the blue horse. Can you find your blue horse? Find your blue horse. I found mine. Here's my blue horse. He's gonna go right here next to the yellow duck. Did you put yours next to your duck? Okay, very good. Let's talk about what comes next. It's the, what animal is this? Green frog. All right, so find your green frog. Where's your green frog? Here's mine. I'm gonna put it right here next to the blue horse. Very good. Should we do the next one? Okay, green frog, what do you see? I see a, ooh, what is this one? Purple cat. Very nice. Can you find your purple cat? Here's my purple cat, just like the one in the story. And we're gonna put it next, right down next to the green frog. I'm gonna move my pencils. Okay, only a couple left. What comes next, Purple Cat sees a white dog. That's right. Can you find your white dog? Where's the white dog that you have? Did we color it? I didn't color mine. Actually, I did. I gave him a little black nose and a little black ear because I thought that was cute. But he's mostly still a white dog. Do you see that the one in the story has gray ears? He even has a gray spot around his eye, but he's mostly a white dog. Then we have what's next? Black sheep, that's right. And just like the one in the story, whoops, you should have a black sheep that you colored. Do you have yours? I gave mine pink ears. Super cute. It's kind of like the pink on the face of this black sheep. All right, and then there's one more. Which animal do you have left that you didn't already put in your line? We have brown bear, red bird, yellow duck, blue horse, green frog, purple cat, white dog, black sheep, and then the goldfish. Bloop, 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 bloop. Here's my goldfish. I'm gonna put him right in line. Oh my goodness, we lined up all of the animals. So then just like at the end of the book, it says, teacher, teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Children, children, what do you see in your sequence? Would you like to say it with me? Okay, say, I see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a green frog, a purple cat, a white dog, a black sheep, and a goldfish looking at me. All right, that was super fun. We have all of our animals now colored and sequenced, and we're gonna do one more really fun activity with them that you can take this learning far into your day. You can just keep playing with these today. We are gonna turn these animals into puppets. Does that sound like fun? And then you can tell stories with your animals. So very simply, I'm using some masking tape. You can use tape or you can use glue. And with tape though, it means that you'll be able to reuse some things. And just like we talked about during our Earth Week, it's important to reuse things when we're able to. So very simply, I just put some tape over the popsicle stick on the back of the animal. I'll show you again with another one. So now I have a brown bear puppet. Brown bear, brown bear. And let's see, next I'll do my red bird. And I'm just gonna take the red bird, put it face down on the table so I don't see the picture. It's just the white back of it. And I'm going to use some tape to tape the popsicle stick right onto the back of the bird. And then when I lift it up, I have a red bird puppet. What do you think of that? Brown bear, red bird. So you can choose your favorite ones to make puppets out of, or you can make puppets out of all of them. And then I encourage you to make up stories about all of your colorful animals and tell them to your family, maybe your brothers or sisters, or just playing by yourself. Maybe you can tell a story to your animals, your stuffed animals. I had so much fun with you today reading Brown Bear, and coloring together and cutting, sequencing, making puppets, and now we're all done with our activity. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye.